Hello, and this is Graham from the Links Walkthroughs. It's been a while since I put up a video, but I'm going to do something very different from what I used to do. This is not really a game playthrough or a game review or whatever. It's actually, well, not really a movie review. It's actually three movies in one, and that is Lord of the Rings: Fellowship of the Ring, Lord of the Rings: Two Towers, and Lord of the Ring: The King Returns. I think that's what it's called. Return of the King. Okay. Okay, let's start off with this is actually my full review on the whole shebang. Um, I've never seen the film before, so this is my first opinion of the movie. And I'm just going to give my honest opinion of all three, and we'll leave it from there. So we'll start with the Lord of the Rings: Fellowship of the Ring. Okay, my first opinion, it starts off the movie kind of drags on. And for some reason I was waiting for something epic to happen at the very start. At the very, I thought it was going to be something very bang. But it just dragged on for me. It took its time to get in. At times I was bored. I was making jokes that was kind of like Braveheart. Comparing it to Braveheart, saying it was why I like Braveheart. But they did a good job explaining Frodo. But again, it took its time to start. When the Fellowship got together, for some reason, I thought I had a funny feeling inside, and I couldn't stop smiling when I seen them again together. I don't know what that was about. It was just when I kept smiling, I thought, yes, something's about to go happen. Something's going to happen now. But it actually took its time as well to start. And I was waiting, and I was waiting, and I was waiting. But all I felt the Fellowship kept doing was running away. They didn't actually fight. They actually ran away more times than they fought in this movie. I was like, wait, what? They're meant to be like, what? They're meant to be like these warriors and elves and whatever, dwarves and whatever, but they don't, like, it wasn't what I expected at all. But at the end, there was a good fight scene, so it was worth it. Now for the Fellowship of the Ring, I'd I'd give it a 7 out of 10 for the first time I ever watched it. I did like the ending. The ending was very good. But now on to the Two Towers. The Two Towers. Now where do I start with this? I think with the Two Towers, I rather it than the Fellowship. It made me smile more for small things like, spoiler alert, like Gandalf appears and is no longer Gandalf the Grey, but now Gandalf the White. And I feel that in a way it had more a comic effect. And like in some stuff, like when the dwarf was saying stuff, it was kind of funny. With having the elf. I don't know their names. Their names could be, I don't know. It could be something. Especially in the forest scene, it was quite funny. It was very interesting to find out more about Gollum. And maybe, well, Gollum or Smeagol. It made me actually like him a lot more as a character. But, we find out that he's a knob at the end of that film. Spoiler. Sorry, bit of in there before I actually continue on. Yeah, Return of the King. I know that was pretty short. I would actually give, if I go back to that, I would actually give the Two Towers 8 out of 10 because I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it more than I enjoyed the Fellowship. Now, Return of the King. Starts off giving more of a backstory of Smeagol or Gollum, whatever his name is. How he looked and how he received the ring. The little bastard kills his fishing buddy. What the fuck? But anyway, it continues the story. And with Frodo and Sam trying to get to their destination to destroy the ring. Now again to the first two movies, I start to get into the third movie and I can't wait to see what happens next. I enjoy the drama and the excitement in some parts more than I did in the first two. There's actually more drama and more thrills in this. than there is in the first two. Then Gollum Smeagol, or whatever his name is, Roglu, turns into a knob, as I said before, but spoiler, falls down a cliff. Now with the final battle, I enjoyed the very final battle. There's some parts in the final battle, like there's two kind of, there's two kind of battles. There's the final battle. There's one where it's at the big massive town, like the big massive castle town, whatever. Another one's at the gates, at the gates where the huge fucking eye is, and where the volcano is. I don't know if it's called Mordor or whatever. It's a place. Well, the final part, I actually enjoyed it, especially with there was a scene with a woman and a guy, and the guy's head gets chopped off, and he says no one can before his head gets chopped off, he goes, no man can defeat me, and she chops off his head, and she goes, I am not a man. I enjoyed that. And then there was the whole scene with Frodo and Sam climbing up the volcano trying to destroy the ring, and then there was a whole fight scene between Frodo and Gollum, and Gollum gets pushed into the volcano, and Frodo survives, and then there's this whole scene about them revived, and Frodo's lying in bed and it's all like in slow motion. But I'll give that one probably an 8 out of 10 too. I didn't mind them. No, it's what I expected. I thought it was going to be more like Zelda. Yeah, well, more because I'm a Zelda fan. I thought I would have enjoyed it more, but I didn't. I didn't expect it. I did like it, but I didn't enjoy it as much as Zelda. So, out of the whole 3 films, I know The Hobbit's coming out shortly. I know it's coming out very shortly. So, say for the 3 films, out of my full rating, I would give it all together probably 8 out of 10. I did enjoy it, but it's not my movie. Anyway, next review I'm going to start watching the 3 films. I haven't watched them before either. Is the Mad Max films with Mel Gibson. I haven't watched them. I have never seen them. I don't know what they're about. The only thing I do know about them is that they're like an apocalypse world and everything's destroyed, and that's all I know. But I'm going to try and watch them in the next week. In the next week I'm going to watch them. And then I'm going to do the same thing I'm doing right now is a review on all 3. Anyway, thanks for listening, if you did listen. Give me your opinion if you know what you think about The Lord of the Rings, what you think about the films. Yeah, that's about it. See you later!